This is going to work out a lot better than you think. All right? I know it doesn't feel that way right now, but believe me, your spirit guides are on your side. This is insane. I literally pre-shuffled this deck 1,000 times and this card kept falling out, okay? So this talks about control and old belief systems. So your spirit guides are clearly saying, you don't have all the answers. You're never going to have all the answers. Stop trying to take control of this situation. It doesn't matter if we're talking about a job, okay? You might be holding on to an old job, afraid to move onto a new path, okay? I feel like a lot of you are on a fork in the road. What's going on here? Okay, you might be afraid to move forward because I'm getting of people in your family who believe that you're supposed to be doing things in a certain way, but that doesn't really match up with who you are. I feel like there's a part of you that you're not exposing to the world because, again, you might be holding on to some kind of past tradition that's obsolete in your mind, or somebody's been in your ear trying to convince you. This person might also be well off, I'm getting. Somebody who you admire, but at the same time, I feel like this person's holding you back from your long-term destiny. That might not be so traditional. I don't know why I want to say that, but just sort of off the main path. All right. Okay, we've got this 5 showing up. This is a belief system that you have. Again, I'm getting, with this troll showing up, I'm getting that whoever this person is in your life, they're trying to hold you back from where you're supposed to actually be going. Like, you're not letting yourself lift off and take off because of, I'm getting intrusive thoughts. But this person, it could be a best friend of yours, it could be an ex-lover of yours, or a parental figure. Somebody has invaded, I'm going to say infested your mind here. And I just don't feel like you feel you're on a path that's authentically yours. I feel like there's a part of you that's been holding back. And Spirit is here to say, I've planted this anxiety within you to help you see, and to pay attention to what's not authentically you. All right, Catherine, what the hell does that mean? All right. Let's see. Okay, we've got the Queen showing up. Queen of Fire showing up. Why do I feel like you're deceiving? A lot of you might be deceiving yourself also, trying to convince yourself to go along this path for the wrong reasons. But I feel like a lot of you have anxiety over this. I'm getting that the anxiety that you're feeling isn't because of what should have happened in your mind. Okay, I've got 2222 on the clock right now. So the 2s might mean something to you. The anxiety I'm getting you're feeling is because of how things might have gone. And you might be doing a lot of reflecting on this. Again, this could have been, it could deal with a job for sure. Somebody might have been trying to push you into a direction that you didn't feel comfortable with at all. So you just kept second guessing yourself and questioning their motives. But this person, whoever it is, and it could be more than one person who's been in your ear, I go back to sort of a traditional way that they were brought up, and now you have to follow in their footsteps. Or I'm just getting that there are people around you who are holding you back from where you're actually supposed to be going, okay? They're holding you back, and this is creating massive amounts of anxiety. Okay, we've got a 5 showing up here. Whenever this card shows up, I'm getting heart chakra. I'm getting that a lot of you aren't following your heart when it comes to this situation at all. You're not. You're blocking yourself off. You're holding, again, this can either be this person, this troll is either holding you back because of something that they've said. And I'm getting, because of a certain comfortability that you have in your life, it's just easier, because you're also showing up as the Knight here. The Knight fell out, okay? The comfortability of your surroundings, you know? I feel like you could have somebody, you could be a person who has a lot of comfortable elements to your lifestyle. And you're not, how do I put this? I'm getting laziness. It's like it's easier to stay in this situation because it's what I know. It's easy. It's what I know. I don't have to put in much effort. We've got the Hanged Man showing up. So strong Pisces energy. This reality, though, that you've created isn't really reflecting who you actually are. I feel. It's like somebody's convincing. I just get again and again and again. Yeah, we've got this Fool card also coming up, which is, I'm getting the Rebel. There's a part of you that feels like it wants to rebel. But because of being brainwashed. Because I have a feeling that this is somebody that you respect. This is somebody who you go to often for advice. And I have a feeling that you were going to go down a certain path and then bam, you got advice from this person and you came to a standstill, but it's thrown you into the Hanged Man. Okay? We've got the Lovers also showing up. So this could deal with a relationship as well. You might have spoken to somebody who turned you off a relationship. But you still feel, your heart chakra feels like it's blocked because I just don't feel like a part of you feels like you're in your authentic self when it comes to this. You've shown up as the Fool energy. So this is breaking free. I'm getting breaking free of this bondage. Okay, we've got 5s showing up. Whoever this troll is, this could even just be intrusive thoughts. But whatever this idea that you've created, I'm getting through other friends and family or past traditions, something is holding you back from this journey. Okay, now we had the Lovers come up in the last part of this reading along with the Hanged Man. So you might have a family member or a friend who doesn't like this person that you were seeing, that didn't feel like the relationship could go anywhere realistically. And it's like fueling this negative fire within you. Almost like toxic energy. But it's bondage. It's a bondage because deep down inside, there's a part of you that feels like it wants to rise. It feels like it wants, I'm getting strong Scorpio energy. I'm getting a caged heart chakra. That's what I'm getting. A caged heart chakra. Something feels off, okay? Now, let's see. Oh, damn. Okay. Talk about intrusive thoughts, okay? A part of you has convinced itself that it's better to just run with the old way of things. Okay? I feel like for a lot of you, the intrusive thoughts have taken over. I do. I think that the intrusive thoughts have taken over and it's just a hell of a lot easier to be comfortable. Straight up. Okay? Just to be comfortable. Even if it's not really what you feel like your calling is. And if this has to do with a job, if somebody has tried to convince you off a path that you feel your soul is linked to, holy moly, you've really got to look at their motives here, okay? You've got to look at their motives, because they might be just trying to hold you back again because of some kind of traditional ideas that they have in their own mind. This can deal with a relationship as well, because the lovers did show up here. But I'm just getting that a lot of you would prefer to stay in that old routine because it's comfortable, because it's something that you know. Something is holding you back. There are people who are in your ear, more than one, okay? This might be a whole bunch of friends or family members who are trying to convince you off of this path. But inside this idea, this new way of living, it lives rent free in your brain all the time. It's like it keeps coming back, it keeps recycling back. But since you're so comfortable, okay, the damn hanged man showed up here, okay? It's like I've gotten used to hanging upside down and I don't even care anymore. But the whole time you're looking at this other reflection of yourself thinking, who am I? Why am I doing this? What's my motive? Why? You know? I think you've gotten to the point where you don't even know. I think that your heart chakra is so blocked right now that you're just doing it, because it's easy, because it's what you know. We'll just let all of these intrusive thoughts, we'll just let all these demons in. We'll just let I'm getting, not necessarily laziness, but we're going to let these intrusive thoughts keep us back because, hey, everybody else seems to say, why not? Straight up. But your spirit guides are inserting a lot of anxiety. I have a feeling that a lot of you are feeling anxiety over this because you're not being true to yourself. You've got the Magician showing up. You have everything possible, within reach to make anything happen that you want. But nope. Those intrusive thoughts have taken over and have saturated a part of your soul system, okay? And it's keeping you back from a lot of things, okay? Not just love and relationships, because I feel like these two lovers are moving on to something else, a different type of conquest. The Magician as well. These two cards are very powerful showing up together. Strong Gemini energy here. But as long as you stay in this comfortability, this sort of... I keep getting all of these reflecting cards. These mirroring cards. As long as you stay in that energy, I feel like your heart chakra is always going to be in bondage. I do. Because these people who are trying to convince you out of this, or I'm also getting that a lot of you are observing other people's lives a little bit too much.